Today I want to talk about the Grassflap. I've been doing quite a bit of research on chute blocks, and Grassflap is the one that I kept coming back to because I really like the way it operates. I ended up contacting Grassflap and we partnered up to make this video. One of the first things I did after talking to the owner of Grassflap is I wanted to get a discount code to give out to you guys. David, the owner of Grassflap, didn't hesitate one bit. I put the discount code down below in the description. There's also a link down there over to his website. Their website is really good. It doesn't matter what type of mower you have. There's little drop down screens that you can choose and it will show you exactly which chute block works for your mower. This was just a little way that I wanted to try to give back to you guys, give back to the community. This community has been what has helped me, helped my business grow. Every opportunity that I get to give back to this community is something that I want to do. So now let's get over here and open the box, see what comes inside whenever you order one of these Grassflaps. The first thing I noticed whenever I opened this package is how organized everything is. It comes right on top with a brochure and the instructions on installation. Then everything else is just shrink wrapped to this piece of cardboard. I love seeing organized packaging like this because it makes me feel like if they're spending this much time on their packaging, they must be spending a lot of time on their product and perfecting it. I did get this Grassflap to go on the 36-inch mower. So now that we got everything open, we've seen all the parts, let's get over to the mower and let's start getting this thing installed. The only issue I'm having, if you really call it an issue, is it's kind of my mistake, not theirs, is I probably should have stacked some spacers, and I don't know if you can see this, but lift this up a little bit higher and slide it back to get this piece a little closer to the deck. I think the gap here is a little too big. So what I'm going to do is, I've got these spacers, I'm just going to stack these together and place them here, and that way it makes up for the height of this bar that's on the top of the deck. I'm assuming that's like a support bar. So it's just going to raise the grass flap up high enough to be above that bar so that I'm able to slide it back and get contact with this to here. As you can see, by doing this, it gives me the ability to adjust this forward and back so that I'm able to get this flap to set flush with the opening of the deck. The plastic flap that mounts to this metal piece now needs to be shifted forward. It's not running along the deck like it should because I moved this metal piece. So that was an easy fix right there to shift that around. Nothing to it. That was a mistake I made. One piece of advice I'll give to anybody that's going to buy one of these is, as you're mounting it, really watch what you're doing. You know, the measure twice, cut once kind of thing. It does come with this 1-inch piece of angle. It's just a plastic piece of angle. You kind of have to notch it to go around those spacers, but you're able to put that on, and it keeps any debris that's going to fly up in between that little gap to get hit by that. And that way it's not flying up in the air, hitting you in the face. You also saw where I mounted the pedal on the back. I think that works really good. I've already talked to David about it. He's suggesting that if it's going to be over there, not to use this pedal, but to use the pedal that he's got designed for a walk-behind mower. It protects the cable. The cable, if it gets bent or kinked like that, it's gonna mess up things. His worry back there with the way I mounted the pedal was that my foot could hit the top of it and bend that cable. So the install of the chute block is actually really easy. He's got some great instructions that come along with it that take you step by step through the process. I was very impressed by that. There are a couple little things where you kind of got to figure out what works best for you and what works best for the mower. I actually like that because that gives you the options to move things around, like me moving the foot pedal to a more comfortable place for me, and the system still works perfectly. I'm really excited about trying this thing out, getting it out on some properties. I've actually got a new property that has a lot of flower beds all around in the backyard, and there's kind of no way to mow this backyard without blowing things into the flower beds. So I'm hoping that this chute block is going to be the fix for that, and I won't be blowing as much into the flower beds, or any, hopefully. Make sure you check out in the description for the discount code. There's also a link over to Grassflap's website. Like I said, he's got a great website, very easy to navigate and figure out what works best for your mower. You can also email David over there at Grassflap. He will help you any way he can to figure out which one is best for your mower if you're not able to figure it out. But I'm telling you, that website is so easy to fill out and decide which one is best for you. Make sure you use that discount code during the checkout to get your discount on the Grassflap. As always, guys, I really appreciate you watching. Make sure you hit that little subscribe bubble, and also check out some of these other videos I've done in the past. So there's like a few more seconds, so you can just stare at the background.